Hi everyone, welcome back. Can you tell by the ingredients that are in front of me what we are making today? I'll give you a hint. It has Spam in it. We are going to make Hawaiian Spam Masubi. It's a delicious snack that's sold all over the islands of Hawaii. Anyway, it's one of our favorite dishes, and I'm going to show you my version of it today that has a few more ingredients to kick it up a notch. So I hope you stay tuned. All right, so here's the Spam. It comes in a can like this. I'm sure most of you know. For the Spam Masubi, you want to use regular or light sodium Spam, but don't use one that's flavored. We've tried it before and it just doesn't taste right. So this is what you want to use, all right? Okay, let's just talk about the elephant in the room real quick. A lot of you are probably thinking, Spam, really canned meat, why are we using this? Well, really, the ingredients are just pork shoulder and ham and some spices. It's not a whole lot different from hot dogs. It is a little salty, yes, a little bit fatty, yes, but it goes so well in this dish. I say give it a try. All right, so I'm going to slice them into 8 slices. Try to make them as evenly sized as possible. I've sliced up all the ham. I'm going to set this here on the plate because I need to go saute this or cook it on the pan real quick. All right, let me make the sauce. So I like to season my Spam with a little bit of teriyaki sauce, and this is the simplest recipe ever. I have my heat on the pan. I have some soy sauce and sugar. I'm going to mix this in a little bit, okay, until it's blended. And then once it starts bubbling, I'm going to add my Spam. That's really it. It's so easy. Okay, it's all blended in together. Okay, so I'm just going to put in my Spam now. I'm going to just go ahead and use my fingers. So much faster. They're clean. Okay, so I'm going to let this cook on each side for, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe a minute or two until it kind of gets a little bit, thickened sauce. And once it's been nicely brown, I'm going to flip it and do the same thing on the other side. All right, I'm going to go flip them. Let's take a look real quick, see what it looks like on the bottom. Perfect, just like that. Look at the nice brown color. It's a little sweet, a little salty. It just goes perfectly. Okay, I cooked this on medium to medium-low heat. You don't want it to be too high because of the sugar in the glaze, so you don't want it to burn. But this is done. Let me show you the bottom real quickly. Look, it's nice and brown on both sides. So what I'm going to do right at this point is I'm going to turn off the heat, and I'm just going to let it sit in the pan until I'm ready to assemble. I like to add egg to mine, so I've beaten 5 eggs. Okay, it's ready to go. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to my pan. All right, the egg has been flipped and it's been cooked on both sides. So I'm going to turn off the heat, let it cool slightly, and then I'm going to slice them into 8 pieces to go along with our Spam. Okay, traditionally the Spam Masubi is just rice, but it's not seasoned. But I like to season it with a little bit of rice wine vinegar. It kicks it up a notch, just a tiny bit, just a little bit here. I'm gonna mix it up. And of course, you're gonna have to kind of taste it. Again, this is optional, so you don't have to put this in, but I like the flavor, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, let me just give it a quick taste. That's it. You just need a little bit. Okay, we are ready to go. Time for the assembly. Now this is a Spam Masubi mold. This one makes 2 at a time. They do sell them where it's individual size or double size. This is what I have, so this is what I'm using. And what I've done is I've cut my Nori sheet. Let me show you what it looks like. The Nori sheet is just one full sheet like this, but I've cut mine into 3s. You don't have to do it like that. You can actually just use one whole piece because I've done that as well. So the first thing you want to do is you want to lay the Nori on the bottom. And if you've watched my Korean kimbap, I'll show you the link is going to be on top. You can take a look at that. It's Korean sushi version of it. But anyway, you always put the shiny side of the nori down on the bottom. All right, so I'm going to kind of eyeball this so that it's pretty even here. Okay, so we've got the nori on the bottom, and then I'm going to do a layer of rice. This is so easy to make. Sometimes for dinner, if I'm just too tired, these are pretty much staples that we have in our house all the time. And again, Julia being vegetarian doesn't like this, of course, but everyone else does, so this is an easy meal to make. All right, so now we have rice on the bottom, okay? What I like to do is also add, this is called Nori Komi Furikake. It's rice seasoning. It's so good. It has like sesame seeds, a little bit of salt. They have a little bit of nori in here. What else do they have? Sugar. It's just delicious. So I sprinkle this on top of the rice. Generous amount, because I think it tastes good. All right, and then I'm just going to use my top portion of the mold to kind of flatten out the rice a little bit. Okay, and then this is where I add I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna do the egg. Okay, remember we did 8 pieces of egg, just like that. And what I love is pickled jalapeno. You don't have to add this. This is also optional, but I think it gives it such a nice kick to this. It's really, really good. I end up pretty much adding like 3 per spam masubi. So evening it out right here like that. And then on top of that, we gotta do our spam. So this is our seasoned spam, remember? Such an easy glaze. We're gonna put it right on top, just like this. Okay. All right, take this out. And then we're gonna add the extra fold of the nori on top. Now, you're gonna ask me, how are you gonna seal this? You know what you can do is you can add a little bit of the rice to seal it, or you can add a little bit, my fingers are clean, okay guys? I'm gonna add a little bit of the glaze on the end of the nori and fold it over, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna do the same. I guess I have to press it a little bit. You can use rice or you can use the glaze, it's up to you. There we go. All right. How simple is this? This is so easy. You know me, I love yummy foods, but also ones that are really easy to make. Okay, just hold it in place just for a little bit. And then that's it. All right, let me get a knife, because remember we made 2 out of this mold. So let me just cut this through like that. Okay. And then let me get a plate. Let me see, I guess I'll use a small plate for right now, because that's all I have. And there is your spam masubi. Just like this. Yummy. The glaze tastes really good. Cannot wait to give it a try. There's your spam masubi. That's it. Okay, you guys, it's all done. This is one of the simplest snacks you can make. Anyway, I went ahead and wrapped all 8 of my spam into spam masubis, and I cut some of them in little pieces so I can have some. But you see the pretty colors, the white, the spam, the egg, jalapeno. I'm gonna give it a little taste. It's so good. This spam is so nicely seasoned with a little bit of that teriyaki. The egg is creamy. Jalapeno gives it a little kick. It's delicious. Finger licking good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my little snack. So please give this recipe a try. Don't knock it till you try it. I think you're gonna love this spam musubi. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, leave comments, and press that notification. What did I say? And press that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye.